What if your morning healthy drink is linked to lower testosterone? Studies show sugary drinks create inflammation that can chip away at hormone production. Or what about concentrated licorice root? One small study found it dropped testosterone by 26% in just 1 week. That figure comes from concentrated licorice, so context matters. Stay with me until the very end because I'll show you the simplest swap that gives the biggest payoff. You're probably consuming testosterone thieves every single day without knowing it. But here's the good news. Simple food swaps can turn this around fast. I'm going to show you exactly which 7 foods are stealing your energy and vitality, plus the 7 that can restore it. That morning routine you think is healthy might be sabotaging your hormones in ways you never imagined. You start your day with orange juice, grab a pastry on your way to work, maybe treat yourself to a sports drink after your workout. These seem like normal choices, but they're working against your testosterone production every single day. Here's the truth. The foods and drinks sitting in your kitchen right now contain compounds that actively attack your hormone-producing cells. Think of your testosterone production like a factory. These foods don't just slow down the assembly line, they damage the machinery itself. Sugar-sweetened beverages are the worst offenders. Research links regular sugar-sweetened drinks to inflammation and to patterns associated with lower testosterone and hypogonadism. Over time, they contribute to weight gain and higher inflammation, which harms testosterone-producing cells. The damage doesn't stop there. This inflammatory response disrupts your entire metabolic system, creating insulin resistance and weight gain. Your body enters a downward spiral where less testosterone leads to more fat storage, and more fat storage leads to even less testosterone production. Trans fats hiding in processed foods deliver another devastating blow to your testosterone levels. Observational studies link higher trans fat intake with lower testosterone. One study found about a 15% difference between high and low consumers, and with poorer testicular function. Trans fats are linked to systemic inflammation and poorer testicular function, which undermines hormone production. These artificial fats appear in margarine, packaged baked goods, fried foods, and countless processed snacks. Now, let's talk about refined carbohydrates. High refined carb diets are associated with inflammation and weight gain, both of which are linked to lower testosterone. White bread, pastries, cookies, and baked goods spike your blood sugar rapidly, triggering massive insulin responses that create hormonal chaos in your system. Excess belly fat also increases estrogen converting activity in fat tissue, which lowers effective testosterone. Fat tissue converts more testosterone to estrogen, so the more refined carbs you eat, the more fat you store, and the more your testosterone gets converted into its hormonal opposite. You might think that glass of wine with dinner is helping you unwind, but alcohol, especially heavy or chronic use, disrupts the brain's hormone control center and increases inflammation. Even moderate drinking can worsen sleep quality, which cuts into testosterone production. Your body produces most of its testosterone during deep sleep phases. When alcohol disrupts these sleep cycles, you're literally sleeping through your prime testosterone production hours. The inflammatory effects of alcohol compound with everything else you're consuming. That wine isn't just affecting your liver, it's creating body-wide inflammation that targets the same testosterone-producing cells already under attack from processed foods and refined sugars. Your hormonal system faces a constant assault from multiple directions. Here's what makes this particularly concerning. These aren't exotic foods you need to seek out. They're staples in most men's daily diets. The orange juice you consider healthy, the sandwich bread you eat for lunch, the evening drink you use to relax, they're all working together to systematically lower your testosterone. But the most surprising testosterone destroyers aren't even in your pantry. They're hiding in the most innocent places you'd never suspect. Take that breath mint you just popped. The refreshing herbs you use daily contain natural compounds that researchers call antiandrogens, testosterone blockers hiding in plain sight. You brush your teeth with mint toothpaste, chew mint gum after meals, sip herbal teas to relax. These feel like healthy choices, but they're delivering hormone-disrupting compounds directly into your system multiple times each day. Licorice root appears in countless products most men consume without thinking. This sweet-tasting herb shows up in herbal teas, throat lozenges, digestive remedies, and even some energy drinks. You might reach for licorice tea to soothe your stomach or grab a throat lozenge during cold season, never realizing you're consuming one of nature's most potent testosterone suppressors. Concentrated licorice root used in some herbal teas, extracts, and supplements has been linked in a small study to a large short-term drop in testosterone. Men taking about 7 grams daily experienced testosterone drops reaching 26% in just 1 week. This isn't a gradual decline over months or years. This is rapid hormonal suppression from what most people consider a harmless herb. Real licorice root, not flavoring, is the issue, so look for licorice root or glycyrrhizin on ingredient lists. The mechanism behind this testosterone theft centers on glycyrrhizin, licorice's active compound. This substance directly interferes with testosterone production at the hormonal level, disrupting the enzyme pathways your body uses to manufacture this critical hormone. Licorice appears in places you'd never expect to find it. That herbal throat spray in your medicine cabinet might contain concentrated licorice extract. The digestive tea you drink after heavy meals often includes licorice root for its soothing properties. Some flavored waters and health drinks use licorice as a natural sweetener. If you use licorice root products, check labels and avoid regular concentrated use. Now let's talk about mint's hidden effects. Some studies, mostly animal and a few in women, show mint can lower testosterone. The human male evidence is limited but concerning enough that frequent, repeated exposure is worth cutting back if you're worried. Spearmint and peppermint contain compounds that consistently lower testosterone in controlled studies. These herbs work differently than licorice, but they're equally effective at disrupting your hormone production. Think of your testosterone like a battery. These herbs are small drains when used often. Mint surrounds you in ways you've never considered. Your toothpaste delivers mint compounds directly through your mouth's mucous membranes twice daily. That pack of gum in your pocket provides steady mint exposure throughout the day. The peppermint tea you drink for digestion or the breath spray you use before meetings all contribute to your daily anti-androgenic load. The concern grows when you realize mint's complete ubiquity in modern life. Breath mints, mouthwash, herbal teas, chewing gum, flavored water, even some protein bars contain mint extracts. You're getting microdoses of testosterone-suppressing compounds from multiple sources, and these exposures add up throughout your day. If you use mint products all day, gum, mints, frequent peppermint tea, try cutting back for a few weeks and see how you feel. Men consuming certain mint preparations show measurable testosterone decreases within relatively short timeframes. The effects appear dose-dependent, meaning more mint exposure leads to greater hormonal disruption. What makes this particularly troubling is mint's association with freshness and health. You use mint products to feel clean, refreshed, and healthy, never suspecting they might be working against your masculine vitality. The marketing around these products emphasizes their natural, beneficial properties, completely ignoring their potential hormonal effects. These herbs deliver daily doses of testosterone-suppressing compounds through products you consider essential for good hygiene and health. Your morning routine with mint toothpaste, the afternoon gum to freshen your breath, the evening herbal tea to unwind, they're all contributing to a steady stream of anti-androgenic exposure. The refreshing sensation you associate with mint comes from the same compounds that interfere with your hormone production. Every time you experience that cooling mint sensation, you're experiencing the delivery of substances that your testosterone-producing cells recognize as threats. But here's where things get interesting. Some foods work in the complete opposite direction. Here are the 7 foods that actually help your body make testosterone, simple building blocks you can add to your plate. Testosterone-boosting nutrients work by directly supporting hormone production at the cellular level. Think of these foods as raw materials for your body's testosterone factory. Without the right ingredients, your Leydig cells can't operate at full capacity, no matter how healthy you feel otherwise. Oysters are zinc-dense. Zinc is essential for testosterone synthesis, and severe zinc deficiency can cause hypogonadism, so shellfish, lean red meat, and beans are reliable zinc sources if oysters aren't your thing. These shellfish pack more zinc than any other food source, delivering the mineral that testosterone production absolutely requires. Zinc acts like the master key that unlocks your body's ability to synthesize testosterone efficiently. Here's the truth about zinc deficiency. When your body lacks adequate zinc, it directly causes hypogonadism, a condition where your testicles can't produce sufficient testosterone. This isn't a gradual decline, it's a direct shutdown of your hormone-producing machinery. Your Leydig cells need zinc to function properly, and without it, testosterone production grinds to a halt. Zinc deficiency can lead to delayed sexual maturation and impotence, showing just how critical this mineral is for masculine function. But adequate zinc intake supports healthy Leydig cell function, restoring your body's natural testosterone production capacity. You're literally feeding your hormone-producing cells the fuel they need to operate. Beans, lentils, and chickpeas give zinc, magnesium, and other compounds that support hormone production, an easy, inexpensive swap for processed carbs. These legumes offer additional benefits through D-aspartic acid, an amino acid associated with testosterone production and release. They provide the building blocks for hormonal recovery, giving your body multiple pathways to restore healthy testosterone levels. Spinach, kale, and other greens help raise magnesium intake, which supports testosterone by reducing oxidative stress, so load your plate with greens. When your cells face oxidative stress and inflammation, testosterone production suffers. Magnesium acts like a shield, protecting these vulnerable cells from the damage that destroys hormone output. Think of oxidative damage like rust forming on metal. Magnesium prevents this cellular rust from forming, keeping your testosterone factory running smoothly. Whole eggs give vitamin D, cholesterol, and healthy fats, raw materials your body uses to make testosterone, so keep the yolks. Your body uses cholesterol as the basic building block for testosterone production. Without adequate cholesterol, your hormone factory lacks the raw materials it needs. Vitamin D status directly correlates with testosterone levels in healthy men. Studies show clear connections between adequate vitamin D levels and robust testosterone production. The saturated fats in eggs provide additional testosterone support, supplying essential building blocks for hormone synthesis. Some small studies using cocoa-containing blends found benefits, but evidence isn't broad. Choose low-sugar dark chocolate for a modest antioxidant boost rather than expecting a guaranteed spike. A study found that herbal blends containing cocoa seed extracts helped increase testosterone levels in healthy young adult males. Dark chocolate contains cocoa flavonoids that protect testosterone-producing cells while supporting vascular health. Fatty fish and fish oil provide omega-3s that reduce inflammation and have been shown to raise testosterone in some studies. Use salmon, sardines, or a fish oil source. These healthy fats promote hormonal balance by reducing the inflammation that attacks testosterone-producing cells. Adding sources of omega-3s to your diet benefits your overall health, including hormonal health. Fruits high in flavonoids, pomegranate, berries, cherries, may protect hormone-producing cells and have shown promising small study effects on testosterone. They're worth adding for both heart and hormonal health. Research indicates pomegranate consumption can increase testosterone levels significantly while improving mood and blood pressure. The flavonoids in fruits and vegetables help prevent age-related hormone decline. In short, zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, healthy fats, and antioxidants are the nutrients you want. Pick foods that deliver them. The transformation happens when you understand these aren't just foods. They're hormonal medicine working at the cellular level to restore your masculine vitality. Now you have the knowledge to make choices that work with your body instead of against it. The daily choices you make with every meal and every sip directly impact your testosterone levels. Every time you reach for that sugary drink or mint gum, you're making a decision that affects your energy and vitality. Start with one swap. Replace a sugary breakfast drink with a protein-rich breakfast like eggs or a tin of sardines and pick water instead of soda. These moves reduce inflammation and supply building blocks for testosterone. If you use mints all day, try switching to a handful of nuts between meals. Almonds and other nuts provide minerals like zinc and healthy fats that support hormones. You may notice more steady energy, clearer thinking, and improved strength over time when you make several of these swaps, but individual results vary. Talk to your doctor if you suspect low testosterone. If that sounds like you, Hit subscribe for weekly men's health tips. Here's the truth. Age matters, but daily choices matter too. Start with one swap today.